The NHL 25 Next Gen event has officially begun, and we have players that can upgrade to 99 overall. The MSPs are Yaroslav Askarov, Lane Hutson, Logan Stankoven, Will Smith, Matvey Michkov, and of course we see that 87 overall Kirill Caprizov. Now obviously Caprizov is not part of this, but for any of the other 5 MSPs, if they are a finalist for the 2025 Calder, they can upgrade to 96 overall, and if they win the Calder, they will be a 99 overall. Now last year we had to physically upgrade these cards using collectibles. I don't know how it's going to work this year. Here's a look at some of the other cards that are in the Next Gen event. If for whatever reason any of them get nominated for the Calder, they will also upgrade. And of course we have some other players who are not technically rookies, but are part of the future of the NHL. There's that 85 Tim Stutzle, who is also makeable. Now first of all, here's a look at Lane Hutson of the Montreal Canadiens, offensive defenseman synergy and gold elite edges. He's a 5'9" left-handed defenseman who offensively is going to be sick. He also has 90 stick checking, so it's not like he's going to completely suck on defense, he's just small. Next up is Matvey Michkov of the Philadelphia Flyers. He is a 86 overall left-handed forward, the playmaking forward synergy, and puck on a string for his zone ability. He's a decent skater, got a great shot, amazing hands. Checking's not great, his strength is low, and his defense is okay, but not good. From week number 1, though, if you are looking for somebody who's probably going to finish in the finalists for Calders, he's probably going to be there. Next up, from the San Jose Sharks, we have Will Smith. Playmaking forward synergy, ankle breaker ability, great skater, decent shot, amazing hands, not great checking, not great defense. Basically, he's a little bit taller than Matvey Michkov, and that's the difference. For goalies, we have Yaroslav Askarov from also the San Jose Sharks. Accelerator boost synergy, which, doesn't really do much for him. And then the no-timer ability, which is going to help him facing one-timers. He's 6'3", he could be alright. And last but not least, from the normal MSPs, we have Logan Stankoven. He's a 5'8" right-handed forward, sniper forward synergy, gold unstoppable force to help him out because he is small. He's a great skater, awesome shot, awesome hands, and that stick checking is actually not terrible. His faceoffs aren't as good as you would like, and obviously he can't throw a hit, but it's a good card. Now as for the Kirill Caprizov, he has gold, make it snappy, and he has sniper forward synergy and the deking boost synergy. With all the synergies on, he looks absolutely incredible, but even with them off, this is one of the better left-handed forwards in the game. Unfortunately, there's just a ton of left-handed forwards already. Great shot, great hands, great skating. Kirill Kaprizov. I'm also going to show off the Tim Stutzle because you can make this Tim Stutzle, and I will show you how in a moment. He has the playmaking forward synergy and gold to make it snappy. Great shot, great hands, great skating. Really am repeating myself a lot today. And unfortunately, his face-offs are not good enough to play him at center. Now here's a look at the next gen sets, and you can see it's going to cost you 5 different items to make one of the MSPs. So let's click on Matvey Michkov, and you can see it'll cost you 3 83 overall next gen players and 2 random 83s for the 86 Matvey Michkov, who will potentially upgrade to 96 and then 99 later in the year, but we're not sure how they'll upgrade if we have to pay for them or if it's automatic. Typically this would be where we would use power-up tokens, but that's not a thing this year. Now that is the same for all 5 of the MSPs, and then Kirill Kaprizov here. If you have 2 of the 86s, you can trade them in for Kirill Kaprizov at 87 overall. I do feel like that's really expensive, though. For the Tim Stutzle, if you want to acquire that 85 Stutzle, you need a Jake Sanderson, a Linus Ullmark, a Claude Giroux, a Josh Norris, a Brady Tkachuk, and a random 82 overall player, and trading in these 6 items will give you that Tim Stutzle. Personally, I love the idea. It's going to be hard to get any of those cards, though. Everyone's going to be selling them for an absolute ton. Now, to get 83 overall next-gen players, well, you're going to need to trade in 3 81 overall next-gen players. And to get the 81 overall next-gen players, well, you're going to need to trade in 379 or better per 81 overall. The 379s gives you an 81. You then trade in all of the 81s, so you would need 979 or better to get 183, which means you're going to need 27 total to get 3 83s, and then 2 more 83 overall players on top of that. Now, luckily, by playing the game, you can earn a bunch of these players that you're going to need. First up, in Wildcard, of course, you can earn your 70 overall players, and your guaranteed 76s, 77s, etc. And at the very end here, there's a random 81 next-gen player and a random 84 next-gen player. Then, in the next-gen moments, if you get 3 shoulder checks with any player, you will get 1,000 coins. Make 2 perfect one-timer shot attempts with Lane Hutson for 1,500 coins. 3 toe drag shots with Logan Stankoven for a random 79. That is the Datsuk shot, so if you're playing on total control, just press square. Score 2 goals with Will Smith for an 81 overall next-gen player, that is on pro difficulty. And then the last one is score 3 goals with Matvey Michkov starting in the second period on all-star difficulty for a random 83 overall next-gen player. And then of course we have our objectives. Next Gen Week 1 objectives include that random 83 overall Next Gen player that you will get for completing everything you see here. You need to get 30 hits with any Next Gen player in any mode, 40 passes, 35 dekes, 30 backhand shots, 30 goals, but this has to be in Rivals, Hut Champs, or Squad Battles, and then 35 total games with Next Gen players. Reminder that the more Next Gen players you have in your team, the faster you'll get that one done. And completing it will give you another random 81 overall Next Gen player. So 183 and 181 in objectives, 181 and 184 in the Wildcard path, and 183 and 181, as well as all the 79s you can earn as well in terms of moments and everything else. Now, as of right now, if you take a look at the sets, these cards are available for 27 more days, meaning you don't need to hurry up and rush everything to get this done in 7 days. If these sets are going to remain out for the next 28 days, that means you can take your time, you can get all the free stuff, and make one of these cards absolutely free. If anything, if this is going to be out for 28 days, you should be able to make at least 2 cards for free. You only have 7 days to do the Tim Stutzle, but everything else is out for almost a full month here, so hang on to your resources and make whoever you want to make whenever everyone is out. We are expecting, say, Macklin Celebrini to get a card next week. I would also expect more cards like the Caprizov to come out, so if you end up getting a bunch of these cards and you don't really want them, you could always upgrade them for another card. There's also an absolute ton of packs that are available right now, with the mini Next Gen pack for 71 or better with a chance at a previously released 81 to 86. The weekly player pack, which is a guaranteed Next Gen player, but it is bound to your account for 61k. The Next Gen starter pack with a guaranteed 81 overall Next Gen player, guaranteed to be 81 overall. And 276s, this pack is untradeable. We have the Elite Next Gen player pack, 10 players with a greater chance at one of the Next Gen players, and you can see the odds on the pack here. The Next Gen player pack, 1 random previously released Next Gen player from 81 to 85 overall, and 5 76 or better in the pack. There's a look at the odds. The 225k Next Gen Ultimate Pack, 3 previously released Next Gen player items that can include an MSP. And finally, the Next Gen Choice Pack, 15 players with a greater chance of a previously released Next Gen player, including the MSPs, and there's a look at the odds. There is no daily free pack for this one, though. There's also no other content that came out today, according to the banners, right? It's all the old stuff that's in right now, so only the new event items are new in Hockey Ultimate Team. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Wildcard is mascot mode this week. Mascot Mayhem, enjoy it, and welcome back Hut Rush. Once again, trade in 79 or better for 81 overall players, you trade in the 81s for 83s, and the 83s for Michkov, Smith, Stankoven, Hutson, Askarov, and then if you trade in 2 of these cards, you can get Caprizov. No upgrade tokens this week, however, I don't know how we're going to be upgrading those cards once they do unlock 96 and 99 overall tiers. Super quickly, you can earn an 84 overall by doing Wildcard. Those cards include Matty Beniers, which is seen right here. On top of Matty Beniers, you can get Owen Power, who looks really solid for a left-handed defenseman. He does have silver elite edges. We have Leo Carlson, who looks solid, unstoppable force on him. We have Lenny Hemmer, I don't know how to say it. I'm not even going to pronounce it. It's never going to happen. And then Porter Martoni as well. So do Wildcard and you'll get one of those 84 overall players. Then, of course, all of the 81s that you can earn and get in the sets are right here. There's Samiskevich, who I'll never say their name right, but we got Simon Edvinsson, who I would love to have for a Wings team. There's Simon Nemitz right there. I know Henrique's probably happy about that. And there's a bunch of different players you can get at 82 who are not available in any of these packs. And then here's a look at the 83s that you can get by doing the objectives and the moments. Any of these cards can be in those packs. Anyways, y'all, that is going to do it for this video. Now, we don't know exactly how long this event's going to be. The sets are out for 28 days. I would expect it to only be a 2-week event, but who knows what's going to be happening. As soon as I do get more information on that, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'm going to get out of here. Let me know down below what you think of the Next Gen event, and I will see you right here on the channel tomorrow with a brand new video. Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.